Good morning, Dr. Palermo with this week's Motivational Monday. In May, we are focusing on mental health, and I think it's a pretty important topic, not just for May, but hopefully for the rest of the year. We can't consider mental health without considering our neurotransmitters. Our neurotransmitters are the chemicals that help to, connect different neurons in different parts of our brain and other areas in our body to help regulate things like our mood, things like flight or fight. If you think about it, it's like a pendulum, and the neurotransmitters are trying to keep that pendulum pretty stable, but we can have neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine and epinephrine that can throw things off, and then we have more calming neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA that help to inhibit the action of these excitatory neurotransmitters. So I want to touch on GABA. GABA is actually the principal sort of resting or calming neurotransmitter, but it doesn't get as much attention as it probably should. It is the prime inhibitory neurotransmitter, so it helps to balance out the dopamine and the norepinephrine and the epinephrine. GABA is produced in the brain, but it's actually also produced in the gut, and I'll touch on that in a minute. Things that help to increase GABA can be foods that are high in B6, like wild-caught fish and grass-fed beef, teas like green tea and black tea, some green vegetables like cruciferous vegetables like broccoli can help increase the production of GABA. Also, increasing things that increase bacteria like lactobacillus species. So fermented foods, definitely. Lactobacillus species that include the rhambosus and the lactus and the brevia have been associated with increased production of GABA in the gut. And there are now some psychobiotics. These are probiotics that are high in these types of lactobacillus bacteria that can help increase our GABA and have very calming effects. GABA can be taken, definitely, and doses can be like 500 milligrams. Obviously, trying to get these foods in their diet and some of the calming habits are the most beneficial, but taking 500 milligrams of GABA at night can also be very calming if needed. Avoiding things like nicotine, caffeine, alcohol, and stress, which is close to impossible, but at least becoming mindful of it can also help to increase GABA. So something to think about, and we will have a lot more information on neurotransmitters coming up, but that's a little tidbit to work on for now.